When the number says a certain thing and you expect to feel that way and then you don't feel that well, it's confusing. Good morning! It's sort of summer. It's actually not technically summer, but
it feels like summer today. It was a hot day. I mowed the lawn. I edited the vlog on the deck and got really sweaty, and it's just a good day.
It's a really good day. And we're awake.
We're alive.
And our heads don't even hurt.
And we got a cute little poodle in the backseat.
And it's time for a snow cone.
And I found on Google this place that I think they have basically, I think they call it a gelati.
I wonder if the ice is icy, chunky,
I think it's like Italian ice, like Rita's.
Oh, really? Well, it'll be good either way.
I know. Alright, we're gonna go check this out. Yeah.
We launched our new summer collection.
Yes.
And you guys are loving them, and I'm so glad.
If you missed yesterday's vlog, here's one of the items that's up on the store. Phone case, flamingo, we have a whale one, and we have whale and flamingo t-shirts and tank tops and more, so. There
may have been a slight technical difficulty, but that got worked out.
Yeah.
Let's go do this. Breaking out a song that we learned at Easter, and we sang it at our church, and it is phenomenal. Praise will rise to Christ our King. Your name is victory. I will rise from the ashes of defeat. The resurrected King is resurrecting me. In your name I come alive to declare your victory. The resurrected King is resurrecting me. 2 soldiers watched in vain. Borrowed for 3 days. Body there would not remain. Our God has robbed the grave. Our God has robbed the grave. Okay, moment of truth.
Okay, let's be honest. We just drove 20 minutes to come to this place.
Okay. Moment of truth to see if it's sketchy or delicious. But let's be real. A lot of really delicious places are technically a little bit sketchy. So
hey,
I'm okay with that.
They got like outdoor seating. This looks cool.
That's epic.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Coco's. 24 flavors of soft serve? How is that possible? I wonder if they have peanut butter flavored.
Let's find out.
It's a good sign that this sign, the ice cream looks like it has eyeballs.
Well, I think it was worth the trip. I mean, we haven't eaten it yet, but we tried some. It looks really good.
Yes. I was gonna drink mine. That happened to me too.
We got, did you tell me?
No, I didn't.
We got grape, vanilla ice cream, pina colada, vanilla ice cream. This is really good.
I'm making a mess. Trying to clean up and making a mess.
Merry Christmas.
You okay?
Yeah. She makes me laugh.
Maybe the sugar's getting to us. Tell them what your grandmother asked us like 9 years ago, or no, more than that.
We got like dating for like half a year.
Okay, so like 12 years ago.
She goes, do you two feed each other? You're like, not really.
But we do.
We do now.
That was like so funny.
Yeah.
I think we were sitting there at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Do you two feed each other? Oh, it's a good memory. I would never have thought to ask that, but...
Now you know to ask that to somebody. Mary's like a kid in a candy store.
A candy necklace. Just one question. This would only fit over an infant's head, so I'm not sure this should be labeled as a necklace because we really shouldn't be putting this on an infant. However, it could be considered a very large bracelet. So,
there you go.
Whatever works, but either way, it's edible and it is my childhood, so. So worth 50 cents. This is my little tip for the day. Your outing doesn't have to be huge or even expensive, but it's fun to get out and be together.
Yep.
Delicious necklace. Oh.
You okay?
I was coming to let you in.
Oh, sorry.
Dinner time.
Dinner time.
Were you outside?
We were outside.
Well, I guess you were because you were trying to get in the front door.
Yeah. It was locked.
I'm probably salty.
This is true. People were saying in the comments you probably tasted like a salt lick from the deer.
Oh yes, probably. That's probably true.
Pretty funny.
I'm planning to make some beef barley soup soon, so I am going to go ahead and cut up the vegetables and get that all ready for whenever I end up making it. All right, it is ready for whenever I am, hopefully tomorrow. Sunset has come and Saturday evening relaxation is happening. Peter is finishing working on his sermon for tomorrow. I just made some little English muffin pizzas and strawberries. We're just gonna have a nice little night.
Yeah, thank you, honey.
You're welcome. It is pretty magical out here, but I think the bugs are starting to eat me. How about you?
Say what?
Are you getting eaten?
Yeah, I'm feeling some bugs out here. Did you hear that?
Your imitation, though, was really good.
Thanks.
Maybe that can be like your side job.
I saw in the comments people said like there's a song about the sound that the owl makes. Maybe that specific owl. It's like who?
Like who's gonna make dinner or something?
Yeah, something like that.
It's pretty cool. Did you hear the owl last night, Ollie? Is that pretty cool? Oopsies. When you're trying to get a little shot for the vlog, and the camera goes flying off the bed. That's some strange lighting for you. I don't know about all that. I just finished airway clearance for the evening. I still have one case-in left to do. This is my case-in. I don't know why this is. Maybe I should ask my doctor. But sometimes when I am really congested and coughing up a lot of mucus, which is normal for a CF patient, if you're new around here, welcome to the world of mucus. Delightful. For some reason, makes me feel feverish, and I just checked my temperature and I have a low-grade fever. And I don't know why some parts of the day the infection almost seems worse. Yeah, I think that's fair to say, because some hours I have more like infected, nasty mucus, and this happens to be one of those hours. I guess that's how my evening is ending off, but I don't feel miserable. I just was like, I don't feel quite right. And then I checked my temperature, and sure enough, that's the hour by hour changes that happen with a chronic illness. But I am surrounded by love, and I am grateful for that. I've just been feeling really, really thankful recently that my lungs have been more stable. You know, some days are better than others, and symptomatically, I actually am not feeling as well as my numbers look. And that's part of the tricky thing with numbers. When you blow into that machine and it says you're a certain percentage, sometimes you feel better than that, and sometimes you feel worse than that. And so when the number says a certain thing and you expect to feel that way and then you don't feel that well, it's confusing. And so I'm just trying to make the most of what I do have. And I just feel really thankful for the stability that I've had the last couple months, because for the months prior to that, we had been talking about lung transplant evaluation and starting to figure out which centers we were going to get evaluated at. And now that conversation is on pause for right now. And I'm just really thankful for that. And I know that that's not something, there are a lot of patients who, once they start the evaluation process, it goes pretty fast that then they need a transplant. And I'm just, you know, there's nothing that I'm doing differently. There is no magic pill that's making me all better. No, I mean, not that I'm all better, but, you know, I'm stable enough to put the transplant conversation on pause for now. And I'm just grateful for that. And so I want to be the best steward I can, or I guess if you know what I mean by that, like be a good steward of the breath that I do have. And on the days when I'm not feeling well, still make the most of it. I'm just grateful. And it continues to be an everyday battle. It will be forevermore. But I'm thankful for some stability for right now. I just think of you guys who are not in a stable spot right now, and having been there recently, I'm just sending all my love. I had a friend who was like having trouble gaining weight recently, and I said, I wish I could lend you my feeding tube. Like, I wish I could lend you a few, I don't know, hours of easier breathing if possible, or whatever. But since that's not a possibility, I will send you my encouragement however possible. I'm grateful that somehow my body just keeps fighting, and I will just keep fighting as long as it keeps fighting. And anyway, that's my thought for the night. I just went out to do a couple things I wanted to have ready before church tomorrow. And I finished up my sermon and was getting ready for bed, and I just came and laid down on my pillow, and I walked in and I was like, are you okay? Because he doesn't usually like collapse. I know, I don't usually collapse. I am kind of unusually tired right now. Well, but there is a solution. We should go to bed. So as always, we will see you tomorrow. Good night.